Hello everyone. As a part of a data science intern at the Sparks Foundation, I have completed my task 3 that was exploratory data analysis on the Superstore dataset. So first of all, I have imported all the important libraries required, that is pandas, numpy and matplotlib. Then we will reading the dataset. By df.head we can examine the first 5 rows of the dataset. Then df.data types. From this data types, D types, we can see that ship mode, segment, country. These all are categorical values, and sales, quantity, discount is all are continuous variables. So we can conclude that all the data types are correct and no changes are required. Then we will check that how many rows and columns are present in our dataset by df.shape. We get that there are 9994 rows and 13 columns. Then we'll do df.describe. This df dot describes only for continuous variables. So we can see that postal code, sales, quantity, discount, profit, these all are continuous variables, and we can see the count. The count, there are total 9994 rows, and the count is same for postal code, sales, quantity, discount, profit. So we can conclude that there is no missing value in the given data set. Then from this max and 75%, we can check that if any outlier is present or not. So we can say that there's not that much difference in postal code, but in sales we can see there's a large difference between 75% max and same in profit. So we can say that some outliers are present in the data set. Then as as I as it is only for continuous variables, so we will check for categorical also. So we will include all, and following conclusions can be made for categorical values. We can examine that there are 4 types of shipping mode, and there is only 3 segments of people. So this is all. Then we'll perform univariate analysis on the dataset. So first we'll analyzing the segment of people buying from the supermarket. So df segment dot value counts, but from this we cannot get the exact that how many people, how much percent people are buying from the supermarket. So we will find it by dividing the length into 100. So from this we can get that 51% belong to consumer, 30 to corporate, and 17 to home office. We can plot the graph for the same. We have plotted the bar graph. From the bar graph, and following conclusions can be made that 50% people belong to consumer, 20 to 30% people belong to corporate and home office. Then analyzing the ship mode for the supermarket, we will do the same. We can see that 59% are standard class, 19% first class, 15% first class, sorry, 19% second class, 15% first class. We will plot the graph for the same. We are plotting the bar graph here also. We can see that from the graph we can see that 60% are most of the deliveries belong to the standard class, that is around 60%, and very less deliveries were performed in the same day, and only 10 to 20% deliveries belong to the first and the second class. Then we are analyzing the category of item in the supermarket. So there are 3 categories of item, that is office supplies, furniture and technology. So we are plotting the graph. So this is the graph, and most of the categories belong to office supplies. Around 60% belong to office supplies, and only 20 to 25% belong to the furniture and technology. Now we will be analyzing the subcategory. So subcategory, this is the graph for subcategory. So we can see that binders, papers, these all are office supplies, and chairs, tables, these are furnitures, and mobile phones and machines, these belong to technology. So from this graph also we can say that 9 to 15% subcategory falls under office supplies, while only 2 to 8% categories belong to technology and furniture. Now this is all for univariate analysis. Now we will perform in bivariate analysis. So I plotted the scatter plot. So I have depicted consumer as red, corporate as blue, and home office as green. So consumer section is going on both profit and loss, but we can say that there is more profit on the consumer segment, that is red. You can see the red part is going off more profit. Then I've constructed the pivot tables. From the above pivot, these both pivot tables, we can conclude that for discount more than 30%, this is 30%, or more than 30%, we can see that it is getting negative value of profit. So it is going on loss. and for discount less than 20, less than 30%, it is giving the average value more, but it's getting profit to some extent. Um, then I have plot the histogram for the profit, and we can see here that it's consumer section. When discount is 0.1%, the frequency of profit is more, and same when discount is 20%. But when a discount is 80%, we can say that frequency of profit is high. When at zero, that is it is going on a loss to some extent. So we are drawing the histogram for the consumer as well as corporate. Now from for all the segment, while it is consumer, corporate, or home office, when Superstore is offering discount less than 40% is going on profit as depicted by the above graph, and if discount is greater than 50% like we taken equals to 80%, Superstore is going on loss. Then we will check for the category. For the category, when discount is 20%, this is the following histogram we are getting. And for technology also, when discount is less than equals to 30%, and when discount is greater than equals to 30%. So we can see when discount is less than equals to 30%, it is gaining profit. But when it is more than 30% or equals to 30%, it is going on loss. So from all this above graph, we can conclude that for all category, that's office supplies, technology, and furniture, when discount is less than 30%, sales are going into profit. When discount is greater than 30% in items, superstore is experiencing a huge loss. Then this is the combined scenario. This is a combined scenario of profit of all segment when following discount was offered. Like you can see when discount was 0%, when discount was 6% on consumer, or we can see for corporate when discount was 0% and when discount was 8%. We can see that for when it is going on profit, when it's going on loss. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sparks Foundation, for giving me this opportunity.